From sun gods to underworld lords, these 5 Slavic deities shaped a world of myth and mystery. Mokosh, goddess of fertility, women's work, and fate in Slavic mythology. Mokosh is the goddess of fertility, feminine power, motherhood, moisture, spinning, and fate in ancient Slavic mythology. Her name comes from the root mok, wet, emphasizing her connection to water, earth, and life-giving forces. In the East Slavic Pantheon, Mokosh was the only officially recognized female deity, honored in Kievan Rus by Prince Vladimir before the Christianization. She is often seen as the Slavic version of Mother Earth, governing the cycle of life for women, birth, marriage, motherhood, and death. Mokosh was depicted as a woman with a large head and long hands, spinning or weaving the fate of humans. She was closely associated with domestic work, especially spinning, and it was believed that working with thread on Fridays displeased her. She was the protector of women, mothers, crafts, and the hearth. People prayed to her for children's health, household prosperity, and abundant harvests. In folklore, she endures as a spirit of feminine wisdom and strength, often merging with Saint Paraskeva Friday in folk Christianity. Her feast was celebrated in autumn, during harvest and the end of the working season. Mokosh is the archetype of the Great Mother, embracing earth, water, life, and death, a symbol of creative feminine energy, care, and the unseen force that sustains the world. Svarog, god of the sky, fire, and blacksmithing in Slavic mythology. Svarog is the primordial god of the sky, celestial fire, the sun, blacksmithing, and divine order in Slavic mythology. His name stems from the Old Slavic root svar, meaning sky, light, or fire. In early East Slavic sources, he is mentioned as the father of Dazbog, making him the progenitor of the bright gods. Svarog is the Slavic equivalent of Indo-European sky deities, like Greek Uranus or Indian Dyaus, but uniquely tied to fire as a sacred creative force. According to myth, he taught humans to forge metal, use fire, and practice crafts. In some reconstructions, Svarog is the creator of the world, who separated the sky from the earth, set the stars in motion, and gave laws to the cosmos. He is also linked to the sun as a divine blacksmith's wheel rolling across the sky. He was honored through sacred fires, forge rituals, and fire-related offerings, with blacksmithing seen as a sacred profession. Svarog represents divine law, order, creativity, and fire as purification and enlightenment. He is regarded as the father of gods, a heavenly architect, and the bringer of knowledge, labor, and spiritual light to humanity. Dazbog, god of the sun, life, and generosity in Slavic mythology. Dazbog is one of the most revered gods in the Proto-Slavic pantheon, associated with the sun, light, warmth, life, and prosperity. His name literally means giver or divine bestower, highlighting him as the source of blessings and abundance. In the primary chronicle, Dazbog is mentioned as the son of Svarog, the god of the sky and fire, and he is often identified with the sun itself, driving his golden chariot across the sky. This daily solar journey represents eternal renewal and the rhythm of nature. Dazbog was seen as the patron of harvest, fertility, vital energy, and cosmic order. He warms the earth, nourishes crops, sustains all living beings, and ensures the balance of the natural world. His worship was especially connected with the summer solstice and cupola night, celebrating the sun's peak power. In folk songs and hymns, he is praised as bright sun, shining deity, and father of humankind. Some scholars suggest that ancient Slavs believed themselves to be descendants of Dazbog, as noted in The Tale of Igor's Campaign. Dazbog also had an underworld aspect. He descended into the realm of the dead at night and was reborn each morning, a symbol of the cyclical nature of life and death. Dazbog is a solar creator god, source of light, warmth, fertility, and order. His figure reflects the deep Slavic reverence for nature, the cosmos, and the continuity of life. Veles, god of magic, wealth, and the underworld in Slavic mythology. Veles, also known as Volos, is one of the most significant deities in the Slavic Pantheon, associated with magic, wisdom, music, livestock, trade, wealth, and the underworld. His character is multifaceted, uniting celestial and chthonic aspects. He was worshipped as the protector of cattle, especially among pastoral and agrarian communities. Veles was often depicted as a bearded man or as a serpent dragon, symbolizing his connection with earth, water, and the underworld. This serpentine image also evoked transformation and ancient wisdom. In East Slavic tradition, Veles was seen as the cosmic rival of Perun, the god of thunder and the sky. Their eternal conflict represented a balance. Perun as the force of law and order, Veles as the power of earth, chaos, and hidden knowledge. This myth reflected natural cycles, rain, fertility, storm, and renewal. Veles was also believed to be the Lord of the Dead, ruling over the realm of spirits, akin to Hades or Pluto. His name appears in early treaties as a divine guarantor. We swear by Perun and Veles. After the Christianization of Rus, his cult was suppressed, but remnants survived in rituals, folklore, and oral traditions. In later tales, Veles transformed into forest spirits, wizards, or wise old men. Veles represents knowledge, connection with the spirit world, both material and mystical wealth, and the constant interaction between the realms of the living and the dead. Perun, god of thunder, lightning, and war power in Slavic mythology. Perun is the supreme Slavic god of thunder, lightning, sky, war, weapons, and justice. His name is linked to the verb perdi, to strike, highlighting his thunderous might. In East Slavic tradition, Perun was the chief deity of pagan Kievan Rus, officially worshipped in Kiev during Prince Vladimir's reign before Christianization. His idols had silver heads and golden mustaches, and he received military sacrifices, including bulls. Perun was the patron of warriors, princely rule, and martial honor. In myths, he is the eternal rival of Veles, the god of the underworld and magic. Each year, Perun drives Veles away with thunderbolts for disrupting order, symbolizing the cycle of rainstorms and celestial battle. His symbols include the axe or hammer, thunderbolts, oak tree, and eagle, often perched atop the world tree. His cult sites were mountain peaks, sacred oaks, and springs, where rituals and festivals took place. In Christianity, Perun's image merged partly with Archangel Michael or Saint Elijah, both associated with storms. Perun embodies heavenly law, truth, victory over chaos, and the link between gods and warrior code. He is the thunderer, protector of order, and divine enforcer of justice in Slavic belief. These gods ruled the ancient world. Help their stories live on by liking, commenting, and subscribing.